Okay, to pick up where I left off on my last one with the grocery list. So I asked, about his grocery list, and he does keep it in his notes. And I asked, are these grocery lists last minute things that you include in your notes, or do you plan ahead for the grocery store and also include the grocery list in your notes? And he said, if he's planning ahead for the grocery store and he's at home, he'll pull out a Post-it note and include everything that he needs at the grocery store and plan ahead for it. But if it's spur of the moment and he's just out and about, he will include the grocery list items in his notes. So that's what I also saw scrolling through his notes. And then, I asked if I could see like reminders and stuff that he had on his phone, just if any of them were old, still relevant, and if he still kept everything. And I scrolled back to his past season, and I saw that he still had all of his practices and games from his past season. So he definitely does not delete out events from things prior. And he just says he just feels that it doesn't matter to delete things because they've passed and they're not showing up in his calendar anymore. And it's not going to remind him of that because he didn't set it up as a recurring thing. So he doesn't care that it was in the past. He feels like this is just another step and in all the steps that he's already taken to include everything, and it's just not necessary. If there is a recurring item that is no longer happening, he definitely will delete that recurring item. But otherwise, he just lets things pass and lets them go as they are and doesn't feel the need to delete them. And then I just asked if he felt like this was really working for him. Did this feel like it kept his life on track? Did it encompass everything that he needed? And he said he felt like it did. He felt like he was never late to anything. He had everything in one spot so he could reference it quickly and easily. And he didn't feel like he needed anything else. When I asked, would it be helpful to include more of a notes section within your calendar, he said that he was like, he wouldn't really use it because he wouldn't reference his calendar for notes. Notes in his mind is kept in a separate application, so therefore he doesn't want to have it as part of his calendar. But that's because when, he's writing down his notes, it's more like grocery list items and little things here and there, like a book that he wants to read in the future or some new TV shows that somebody recommended or some random things like that. So that's why he feels like they're not relevant to put in his calendar. And with that, I will wrap up interview 1.